Hello and welcome back to Down the Track. And India have completed the clean sweep. They've beaten West Indies 3-0 in the one day series. A convincing victory again by 96 runs. They won the toss, batted first, scored 265. Again, the top order not performing. Rohit Sharma, few boundaries, got out. Shikhar Dhawan, 10 of 26, struggled a bit. Virat Kohli, again, 0 of 2. And the problem with Kohli is that, it's not a particular weakness or anything. He's just having a bad time. He's finding different ways to get out. Today it was down the leg side. He flicked it, went straight to the keeper. I think he just needs a bit of a break, just get his mind fresh again and then go for it, because it's just been one of those patches for him. It's been a very rough patch, and it hasn't happened in his career this consistently. And I think it's that 100 weighing on him, because he's still scoring 70s, 80s. In this series, he didn't. And I think that's weighing on him, that 100. So I think just needs a bit of a break and then continue. There's no per se weakness, especially in the white ball format. But I think he just needs a bit of a break from that side of things. He will come back strong. I'm 100% sure about that. Rohit Sharma didn't provide with the bat too much, but his captaincy was good again. But I think if you look at the positives for India, as the middle order, Shreyas Iyer and Rishabh Pant batting well, putting on a 100 partnership. The former Delhi captain with the current Delhi captain, both putting up a 100 plus partnership, rotating the strike, hitting the boundaries when needed. I felt that Shreyas Iyer struggled a bit initially. He played and missed at quite a few deliveries, some streaky edges as well. He wasn't connecting. He even said in the post innings interview that he wasn't really being able to cut the ball properly. There's that extra bounce. So I think that's something he knows, and he was also upset that he didn't convert 100. He knows that once he gets a start like that, if it is his day, he needs to make the most of it, and he felt he didn't. But I think that partnership was crucial, and Rishabh Pant was very fluent. 56 of 54 deliveries, 6 fours and a 6. Very good strike rate, healthy strike rate. He was timing the ball well, rotated the strike well, and he looked sure of himself today. He was in control of his innings, and it was a very, very good partnership that turned the game in India's favor. And then some lower order contributions from Washington. Sundar, 33 of 34, and Deepak Chahar, 38 of 38. And what a time to contribute with the bat ahead of the IPL auction, to show everybody, the team owners, that listen, not only can we bowl, we can bat as well. And again, Deepak Chahar, I think he's having a wonderful time with the bat in the past 6-7 months in that Sri Lanka series. He's really contributed with the bat, and some really good shots there as well. So he'll be very happy with that. From West Indies point of view, again, I think they bowled really well. Initially with the new ball, they were excellent, but a bit of tight fielding and just losing the lines and lengths. They weren't as accurate as they could have been. I felt that there was a few loose deliveries given to Iyer and Pant. They should have been a bit more accurate, put on the pressure a bit more. I think they bowled really well. It's just that, in these situations, once you're on top, you have to capitalize, and they didn't do that. Jason Holder, outstanding bowling again, 8 overs, 34 runs, 4 wickets. He's in great form, and what a time to be in great form. He was supported well by Alzari Joseph, who's bowling well this series, and Hayden Wall Jr. He bowled pretty well. So I think overall, a very good bowling performance, but I think they should have capitalized after the start they got, and I think restricting India under 220 would have been a better target for West Indies. But either way, you can't really blame the bowling. I think the batting needs to be blamed more in this series. Again, you see the top order not contributing, losing 4 or 5 wickets in the power play, and really putting pressure on the middle lower order. And the lower order is actually contributing for West Indies as well. The problem is the top order, and they just have not clicked this series. If you see the scorecard again, Nicholas Puran 34, Odin Smith 36, and he came at number 10, number 9 he came. So I think it's just not been West Indies series with the bat, and that's something that they will have to improve on, especially in the one-day test format. I think this same batting lineup will be very dangerous in the T20s, but I think over here, especially the top order, needs to consume the pressure a bit, rotate the strike a bit more in the power play, and then go for the boundaries. Of course, you want to exploit the power play, but you have to be very sensible about it. It doesn't mean you have to hit a boundary every ball like in the T20s format. I think here you can hit one boundary, stay quiet for a bit, even play quite a few dot balls, and then or even rotate the strike. I think that's what you have to look to do in the 50 over format, and it's a long game. It's an 8-hour day, so it's not like, of course, we used to think one day is the fastest format and everything, but with T20 now the one days are longer, so you have to show a bit more patience in that sense. If you look at India with the ball, I think everyone impressive, everyone chipping in with wickets. Siraj and Prasidh Krishna again picking up 3 wickets each. In particular, Siraj was very unlucky. He could have got more than 3 wickets. A couple of dolly drops off his bowling, but Prasidh Krishna also excellent. What a timing for him as well. Just before the auction, he's had a really good series. Can be a candidate for man of the series. They haven't announced it yet, but by the time you see this video, probably they would have announced it. And I'm thinking Prasidh Krishna gets the man of the series. He's bowled really really well. Excellent economy rate again, 3.3. Siraj 3.2. Kuldeep Yadav he was expensive, but I felt that when he started his spell, he was really good. He picked up 2 wickets. He was getting the ball to turn. He beat the batsman as well. He did get hit for a few sixes, and now I think he just needs to be a bit more calm and learn from that. It's fine to get hit as a leg spinner. He just needs. He's a confidence bowler, and I feel that sometimes he just loses that confidence. I think that's something he just needs to work on a bit. He has the talent, he has the skill, he can beat the bat, and it's just about trying and not getting scared. I think the leg spinner shouldn't fear getting hit in this format or in this day and age with the big bats and everything. It's okay to get hit. I just like him to work on his variations and bowl like he does. He has a lot of talent. He's bowled brilliantly, and in the past for India, he's won games for India, and him and Chahal have done a lot for Indian cricket, especially in the white ball format. They've won the series away from home, with this kind of bowling. So I'm sure he'll get back to it. And it's been a while since he's played, so I think it's just good to get back and pick up wickets. That's what you need. It's okay. I think if I'm Rohit Sharma, I talked to Kuldeep today and tell him it's okay. You got hit for 6s. You got me 2 wickets. That helped us win the game. So I think that's how I would look at it. Washington, so that good economy rate, didn't pick up wickets, but he's had a good contribution with ball and bat in this series. He's also a contender, and I think he's played really well. Overall, a very good series for India, and not so much for West Indies. West Indies lost to Ireland as well, so India also have to beat whatever is in front of them. They can't just say, "Oh, it was just the West Indies." So they did perform really well. Captaincy was good, but I felt the batting could have been better. Also, the pitches didn't suit too much, but I think the top order just needs some runs from there as well. But honestly, we always talk about the top order killing it for India. It's actually good that the middle order has chipped in this series. I think it's actually a blessing in disguise that the top order wasn't as convincing, because so many times we've seen India, the top order you have a period where you lose a lot of wickets, and the middle order is not gets exposed for the first time in a crucial stage of the tournament, and that becomes very difficult. So I think it's good in this series that the middle order had more contribution, and it's a very positive sign for India from that side of things. Bowling has been really good. Fielding can improve, of course, and I think Rohit Sharma is a good series under his belt. Now let's see what happens in the future. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me. Overall, it's been a really good series from India's point of view. West Indies will want to improve, and tomorrow all eyes are on the big mega auction. We'll come back in the night today before we sleep and basically analyze that auction again. A lot of excitement. Everybody's been waiting for this anxiously, and a lot of big bucks are going to flow tomorrow. So let's see what happens. Catch us for a stream later in the night, and until then, take care, and thank you so much for joining.